Hello, beautiful souls. This is Vinita Kumar, also known as Twinflameunion, bringing you guys in this week's pep talk and empowerment. It's under the Signs and Things umbrella, and that is 10 signs that tells you whether you're in a high vibration. So 10 signs of high vibration. The reason why I decided to do this video is that almost all of you are in a spiritual journey, whether you're on a twin flame journey or in a soul's journey. Most of you want to have a high vibration because you've already heard by now that if you are emitting a high vibration or you are in that paradigm of a high vibration, then things will be coming to you like a magnet, right? Things will be drawn to you, and things will just kind of click, when it comes to just in life in general. So we're going to dive into that signs, what that is to look for. I know that I personally have been kind of searching YouTube to see if there's people that have gave this kind of list, the one that I have come up with, which is 10 signs of high vibration. I found that they were not as good, in my opinion. So I feel that the signs and things that I am going to state in here is going to be a little bit better. So hopefully this will resonate to some of you that are in a manifesting zone, whether you're using the principles of law of attraction, law of assumption, or law of vibration. If you haven't checked out my video on the law of vibration, you may want to check that out. I will link it somewhere here in the video or in the description box, so you can definitely check that out. I'd really recommend you to check it out because everything is energy. You already know that. You should know that. The universe is made of energy. You are made of energy, and I explain it in that video a lot more. But if you've heard of it, it's because that's what it is. We're always emitting energy, in many shapes and forms, and that's just our day-to-day living. So with that, why people always say in the spiritual communities to always have a high vibration, because when you are in that high vibration, then things start to click in place in just anything. And these are the areas of love, career, finances, health, right? And just the overall well-being. So yeah, on that note, this is why you want to make sure that you're always emitting a high vibe, and not to mention that you're also lifting this the vibration of the planet by being in that high vibe, because when you are in that high vibe, what ends up happening is that people are also taking your magic juice out of you as well. So it's all give and take, and that's what we are made of. So here we are, 10 signs of high vibration. But before we actually dive deep into this, let's hit it. And welcome back. For those that are new to this channel, welcome. Please do not forget to hit like, share, and subscribe, as well as hit the notification bell so that you do not miss any future videos. I have a lot of content in this channel now. I have guided meditations. I have the timeless readings. You can actually intuitively look through those readings as the messages come. They are meant to come. your way. It doesn't matter what year or what month that is. The Ava series, Ask Me Needed Anything, you can submit your questions to me and I will episode it in one of these one of these days when I have enough questions so I can actually air something out. You can either email me, you can message me, or you can simply just write it in the comments, and I will be more than happy to gather those and then air them out. As well as I want to mention that the Pep Talk and Empowerment series, which is the largest of the segment, and with that I've got many videos on signs and things. I love them personally myself, just because I feel that if you're on the right track, then you are seeing a lot of signs and what they are, how you interpret them. Those videos will definitely help you, because if you are in a spiritual journey, definitely 100% you are seeing lots of signs. So what this means, you will kind of have an idea of that. So having said that, I also have started doing some YouTube shorts, so you can even check that playlist out as well. And also I want to add that if you want to book any private sessions with me, be it readings or a healing session or coaching session, you can do so as well. Link is in the description box, and you can purchase and book directly from my website. And I also want to add that 10% of Twin Flame Union sales also go to charity. So let's dive into my signs and things. This is my list that I came up with, and I feel that a lot of you will resonate with it. So 10 signs of high vibration. Sign number 1, people and things. What this means is the universe. This is a very crucial sign that I want to list here, because as you are raising your vibration and your jumping paradigm, what ends up happening is that the old paradigm has to go, because the new paradigm is being set for you, and you will find that people and things that no longer served you in that paradigm is going to be automatically removed out of your life. Sometimes you would do that as part of your own betterment and empowerment, and sometimes the universe will forcefully remove it out of your life. So it is what it is. Let me know if this sign is something that is in your reality. Reason why I say that is because if this is not happening already for you guys, then chances are you are not even in that high vibration yet. So, or you're not in the road to going into that high vibration. So this is the number 1 sign that you need to have. And of course, these signs are not in any order, but I did list this one as number 1 sign just because it is so important that you understand the importance of that. And sometimes you'll feel like you're getting very lonely because you don't have people around you anymore, right? You feel like being alone, and you'll find that people are always draining you, draining your energy, that kind of stuff. So you'd rather be alone and kick back with a good movie, with a good book, or like a good music or something like that to just relax, right? So if you find that you are more interested in your quiet space as opposed to being with people that you don't care about, in that sense. So if that's happening to you, then that is a very, very good sign. That just tells you that you are emitting into a higher vibration, and it has to see when you are doing that, when you're jumping paradigm, the universe has to make room for the new you, and the new you will not fit the old people and things that are there, right? So that's another thing that is very, very crucial to look for. Okay, so we are going into sign number 2, feeling energized. You'll find that people will tell you, that, oh, you're looking great. You look good today. You look fabulous today, or, it doesn't matter gender, because, gender has nothing to do with it. There's, men and women, they both look good, right? So gender wise. But you'll find that people are commenting on you, just because they feel your energy, right? You'll feel like that you are on adrenaline of some sort, right? You'll feel that you have lots of energy and you can blow it out in a gym, or blow it out somewhere, right? Like you can go for a nice hike, you have the energy for that, or you have a good energy for swim, anything that's more of physical nature, right? So if you find that you have energy to do that, then chances are that you are at that high vibe. So that's a very good sign to have. Sign number 3, people are drawn to you, and this is not any gender specific. This is kind of part of being that, emitting that high energy, that high vibration, right? So you'll find that, watch next time. If you are walking into a room, you'll see that all heads will turn and they'll look at you. And if that's the case, you are vibing high. You're vibing high, baby. And definitely look at that, because it doesn't matter where you are. Like if you have a little bit of people that you are coming across, in a supermarket, or anywhere, right? In your office space, anything. Especially if you're walking, you're working with a lot of people, right? So if you're walking by, or even in a crowded area, yeah, you'll find that people are turning their heads and they're looking at you, and you know that it's a good thing. Another thing that I want to add to this particular sign is that you will find that you'll get hit on a little bit more. That's the best way that I can explain it. It doesn't matter how old you are or how young you are. If you find that people are attracted to you, and that's not gender specific, because these days people are more open with their sexuality, so it doesn't really matter. You could even if you're straight, you could still have attention from like a non-straight person, right? And if you find that people are starting to admire you, or they're being attracted to you, and they're checking you out, that kind of stuff, if that's happening to you, you know that you're vibing on a higher vibration. And that's actually a really good sign to get, especially for some of you that are trying to manifest a specific person. Whether it's your twin flame or a soulmate, if you're trying to manifest them, and the fact that you have all these people that are hitting on you, in that way where they want to date you or they were attracted to you, that's a good sign. Because if you are already in that vibration, imagine what is happening to your specific person that is in your energy field, right? They will totally feel you, and they wouldn't be able to take their mind off you, right? So that is a very good sign to get. So yeah, watch out for that. Sign number 4, we've got synchronicities. What this means is that you will be bombarded with signs and things. The universe does not know how to speak to you, like the way that I'm speaking to you, right? They don't know what English is, they don't know what Hindi is, they don't know what Japanese is or Chinese is. They don't know any of this stuff. They wouldn't speak to you in that language. What they speak to you in is through signs and things. And this is a really good way of knowing that you are actually in a higher vibration, and you are getting communication from the universe, from your guides, from your angelic beings, that you are on the right path, right? That's basically what that means. And intuitively, if you are picking up what the signs mean, now signs will mean very different for everybody. Depends on what your individual journey is. But if you're starting to kind of understand the language that is being spoken to you in that light, then you know that you're on the right track. Whatever you're trying to manifest, your desires are on its way to you. So that's what that means, right? And that is synchronicities. Things will start to click in place. Doesn't matter what it is, and through that would good indication. that is happening is through the signs and syncs. So yeah, watch out for that, and let me know if you guys are seeing lots of signs. You can even actually, write in the comment and let others know what you are seeing as signs and syncs. And of course, it's going to be very, very different for everybody, and that's okay. It's your journey. It's your individual connection with the universe, right? Sign number 5, you are able to manifest anything you want. Now, I know that if you are trying to manifest something very, very big and it's still taking a delay in coming to you, that's okay. It's still on its way to you, right? So, but you will know that you are able to manifest little things. And if that's the case, if you are able to manifest little things, then you know that you are in the manifesting zone. So maybe the bigger thing is going to take a little bit more delay, but it's still on its way to you. So yeah, try to experiment with that and see how your manifesting power is. If you're able to manifest little things, then that's actually a good sign as well, to know that you are in the zone of manifesting. And that was sign number 5, manifest anything you want. Now we are going into sign number 6, and that is you have natural connection with children. For some of you that was not into children, or you didn't you didn't connect with them in that way, if you find that children are being drawn to you, that's a really good sign as well, because children are very innocent. They actually have, as you get older, you start to have your guard up when it comes to being psychic, that kind of stuff. With children, they still have those abilities to see that, right? They will have that imaginary friend, that kind of stuff. They're more open to receiving energies, that kind of stuff. And sometimes that's also a vulnerable thing to for a child to be in. But having said that, they're more, they don't have their guard up, right? So they don't have the walls around them up to protect them, so they can feel energy a little bit better. And if you're on a higher vibration and you're in a higher energy, what ends up happening is that children are being drawn to you. So that's a very, very good sign to get if that is the case. Next time when you are meeting your friend or your family member that has a child, just notice if the child is all over you, right? If that happens to be the case, you know that you are vibing in a very high manner. So yeah, that is a good sign to have. Then we are going into sign number 7, and that is animals are drawn to you as well. If people are drawn to you, if children are drawn to you, then chances are that animals are also drawn to you. So have a look at that too. You will notice that animals, will come to you on their own. If that's the case, you know that you are also vibing in a high way in that sense. So hopefully, you have some awareness of that. Next time you are visiting friends or family, if they have a pet, see what happens. See if the pet actually likes you and wants to talk to you and wants to cuddle you, that kind of stuff, right? That's a really, really good sign to get, to know that you are vibing in a high manner. Sign number 8. It's the infinite sign. I didn't even realize that I put it in this order, but hey, it came as that. 1111. If you are being bombarded with tons of 1111s that you're seeing like crazy throughout the day, then that means that you are in a high vibration, 100%. Sometimes, you'll get a mixture of 1111s, meaning that you'll see 65 with 11, or 74 with 11. If that's the case, you can add them up, or 65. Usually the obvious ones will be the ones that I will say is more the case, or sometimes 65, that's 11, right? Like today, I've been living in this area for over 6 years, and I didn't even realize I was driving, and there was this house number that has 11651 as their address, and I'm like, oh, okay. So that's 1111 right there for me. So yeah, stuff like that will come to you, and if you see stuff like that, chances are that you are vibing in that high manner. And always, 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 when you see 1111, just say to the universe, I'm ready for it. Bring it on, bring it on, right? Whatever you are trying to manifest. So if you're trying to manifest, let's just say, money, you can say, and if you see 1111, just say, bring it on to me, universe, bring me the money, I'm ready for it. And if you're trying to manifest a specific person, you can say it out loud and say, bring it to me, I'm ready. So yeah, try it and see what happens. So my sign number 8 is 1111. That's the only number that I'm gonna, mind you, with 1111, there's so many variations to why you see it. And I get that, and I try to dissect it in many ways. I have videos on those as well in the playlist, so you may want to check, why you're constantly seeing 1111. My next article is going to be on signs and syncs on 1111, actually, angel number 1111. So I'm going to actually dissect it. I did number 11 as I have an article on that and why I feel that 11 is a twin flame number, and I've done the article on that because somewhere in your connection, especially if you're a twin flame, that's what I seem to draw. You'll find that 11 is very, very crucial in your twin flame connection. In some shape or form, you'll either have met on the 11th, or you met in 2018, which rounds off to 11th, or your name placements, or your phone numbers, or there's going to be some sort of sync that is going to be there when it comes to number 11. So yeah, do your digging, and let me know in the comment if number 11 is actually in your connection, because if you're a twin flame connection, there is a good chance that number 11 is very, very big. So I'm going to actually write an article on that, and for some of you that want to catch that article, try to subscribe my blog. It is free, so you don't get any spams from me. Every time my blog is published, you can actually get a notification. So that is the next blog that I'm going to be working on. So that was sign number 8, seeing 1111. Sign number 9. We're in sign number 9. That is that you actually have good health, especially for some of you that are, having some health problems, and you find that, you're healing and you're getting better. So that's a good sign as well. So take that as it resonates. But, if you find that overall, in general, you are in good health. I mean, people have all sorts of physical conditions. That's just life, right? You get that as you age. But having said that, despite all of that, if you still have your health, you're still managing your condition, that's actually a good sign to have as well. Because yeah, with today's time, with technology being so good, and with healthcare systems, people can always manage their conditions these days. And as long as you're in that managing zone where you are you're feeling more energized, and you have more like you can manage your problems, health problems that way, then that's also part of it, right? That you are able to do that. So yeah, take that as a sign. Good health is very, very important. And lastly, we are on sign number 10, and that is that you are feeling safe and secure. Why this became in my list is because you always hear from the law of attraction coaches and gurus. They're always saying that, let go of the outcome, let go of the outcome. And usually you're so, so tied up to your outcome that sometimes, you don't know whether that's going to actually pan out in physical reality, that kind of stuff. But good sign to know that you're in a high vibration is if you are feeling safe and secure, meaning that you would be okay with whatever the outcome will be, right? If you don't get your desire, you'll be okay with it. You'll still live. So that is also another good sign to get, that you are vibing at a high you know, a higher vibration, and that is that you are not too attached to the outcome and you're okay with whichever way it flows. So if you're going with the ebb and flow of the universe and you're okay with you know, whatever the outcome will be, then that's also a good you know, a good place to be you know, as well with, right? That you're at peace with yourself. So so that was all my signs and things on having high vibrations. So let me know if this video resonated, and if you guys liked this kind of video. I'll try to do more signs and things because this is again my favorite. I absolutely love it myself. So so yeah, if I can come up with more topics, or if you guys have some suggestions that you want me to do or signs and things on, do let me know in the comment, and I will definitely look into it and try to get it out to you guys. With this was Twin Flame Union, bring you guys 10 signs of high vibration. All the best in your journey with love and light. Take care.